Formations. First things first, what is a formation? Well, it is simply the position that players will take up on the pitch during matches. However, most of the time, the only two times most of the players actually keep these positions is just before the ref blows for kickoff and on the team sheet. In reality, most teams have a fluid style of play, and different formations will be adapted in attack as well as in defense. When you think of classic football, a few things come to mind. The old black and white ball, defenders hacking down attackers and getting away with it, and of course the classic 4-4-2. This will be a brief explanation of all reliable. It has 4 defenders, 4 midfielders and 2 attackers, and a keeper. It is the easiest formation to understand, and as a result, the go-to for every Sunday League team scrapping together first 11 5 minutes before kickoff. There are different variations of them that can make a massive difference, and we will focus on the most common ones. The first version is the flat 4-4-2. In this scenario, each section of the team lines up in a horizontally flat manner. The most common occurrence is for teams to use inverted wingers, that is right-footed players on the left and vice versa, each cutting in to add numbers in the center midfield. As only 2 centre mids, they cannot break forward freely, and as a result, to keep the width, fullbacks bomb forward and cross to the centre forwards. If traditional wingers are played, they are able to provide width, and fullbacks do not need to go forward as often and can keep some defensive solidity. Though Man City didn't play 4-4-2 flat, they couldn't use inverted wingers as their fullbacks weren't mobile enough to give them any width going forward. Strengths. This formation has a very even distribution of players, making sure a good balance is maintained. It has good variety, as teams can choose to sit deep in their own half and be difficult to break down, as Leicester often showed in the title-winning season of 15-16. At the same time, it can be extremely attacking, with forwards pressing high, such as Sir Alex Ferguson's classic Man United sides. As discussed, inverted wingers can contribute greatly to attacking play as they cut in and add a goal threat by getting shots off. Having 2 forwards allows the team to get forward quickly. There's less dependency on midfield as the forwards can play off each other and counter-attacks are more easily employed. Weaknesses. A major lack of numbers in midfield, as most teams employ formations with at least 3 centre mids. This is important as it is said the game's won and lost in midfield. Therefore, centre mids have to be dynamic and hard-working. The same can be said of wingers who have to track back and help out fullbacks. To counter this, most teams will drop a forward to midfield when defending, forming a 4-4-1-1. This can be seen with Antoine Griezmann at Atletico Madrid, as well as Shinji Okazaki at Leicester City. The second version is the 4-4-2 diamond. Or, more fun to say, 4-1-2-1-2. 2 versions of this. First is the rarely used wide diamond, but instead we'll concentrate on the more common narrow diamond as seen by Madrid in 16-17. Main difference between this and the wide formation is that the wingers are sacrificed and become centre mids. However, all 4 centre mids have to be flexible as the one closest to the ball has to move out to block any wide threats. Strengths. The sheer number in centre mid is enough to overwhelm most other formations, and this allows a possession-oriented style of play due to passing lanes being created in the midfield. This formation is suitable for high pressing due to numbers both up front as well as in the central midfield areas. Weaknesses. A lack of width means a high dependency on fit fullbacks to get forward to provide width, but this leaves gaps in behind them. When defending, there's a potential vulnerability out wide if central midfielders are not careful to cover. It also requires intelligent central midfielders who know when to go out wide in order to defend. This formation is most effective against a 3-4-3. Expect to see it used a lot more next season against teams using a back 3. In another video, I'll explain exactly why it counters a 3-4-3. If you'd like to see that and other football videos, then like and subscribe.